Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Firstly, I would like to thank the organizer for inviting me to this program. I am Professor Dr. Muhammad Najib bin Abdul Qadir, a professor from UKM, Malaysia. Nice to meet all of you. I wish all of us will give the benefit from this seminar, even though it's only through online platform, inshallah. Starting off with some background of this kitab, the Kitab Tafsir of Inspiration is written by an Indonesian scholar, Zainal Arifin Zakaria. Its first edition was in year 2012. It is authored with the purpose to widen the da'wah using the harmony and peacefulness of Al-Quran to the public to establish a harmony community of Islam around Indonesia and the else around the world. The kitab has one jilid with 1048 pages starting from Surah Al-Fatiha and ends with Surah An-Nas in Juz 30. Before beginning with the first surah, author has explained the guide in writing the kitab and the last page. Author himself added a dua as the closing of his expression for inspiration. As it can be seen from the kitab, author uses a method called ijmali, which can be explained as to tafsir Al-Quran shortly and globally, which means that the tafsir is using simple language in order to make it easier to be understood by every category of people, regardless if they are expert or even beginner. The tafsir is also made as to make the link of ayat between ayah and between surah can be seen easily. The writing method of Kitab Tafsir of Inspiration is using words that are easy to be understood and using Rumi writing, suitable with the generation nowadays. The ayat included from Mushaf Madinah that satisfy the standard of Uthmani in Indonesia, while the translation in Indonesia is gained from the translation by Republic Indonesia Ministry of Religion in 1989. Author Zainal Arifin Zakaria indicates the inspiration gained from every ayat by holding the sentences. It makes it easier for public to see it clearly. The explanation of the ayat are also not focusing in the language, hukum, or the knowledge behind it, but solely based on the inspiration it can give about life. This is to make sure everybody realizes that happiness can come from our iman to Allah. Before entering any surah, the author would give a little bit introduction of the surah and a little bit contents from to easy the readers to get their first inspiration on the topic of the surah. The contents are including Makkiyah or Madaniyah, number of ayat in the surah, and the main topic of the inspiration of the surah. Exploring the method to tafsir this kitab, the main method used is by tafsir bil ma'sur, and using other method as the supporting method. Another method used by tafsir bil ra'yi al mamduh, which is by intensely using one mind to understand the Al-Quran based on Arabic language knowledge they have. And there are a few more methods used by the author in order to fully tafsir the Al-Quran in the simplest yet complete form to present to the Ummah. It hopes that this kitab will bring benefit to all Ummah regardless of the region they stay and we use for a long time. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and see you again.